Hi, so today we're going to come straight to our mats and come into a sort of neutral position. So if having your feet together is really comfortable, then keep the feet together. If not, just take the feet hip width apart. So welcome this morning, or this afternoon or evening, wherever you're practicing. So today, this is quite a short movement, quite a short practice. And then we are going to come down and just do a little meditation practice. So from here, first of all, I just want you to be relaxed through your body. Just close your eyes for me. Settle in. And just start to lift the toes off the ground. And quite often when we do that, we then lock through the knees. So just try and have some softness through the knees also, whilst lifting the toes. Noticing that connection of the feet on the earth. And in yoga and lots of other traditions, there's that belief that we draw some of that energy up from the earth through the soles of our feet. So replanting those toes, keeping the eyes closed if you're happy to. So relax through the body. What I want you to do is visualize that through the front of the body, we have this lift. We're starting to draw everything up, all the way to the top, to the crown of the head. On an exhale, everything is grounding down through the back of the body. So just having this gentle lift. It's almost like a circle of energy. Okay, so we've got this upward lifting energy through the front, and this grounding energy down through the back of the body. So you could imagine it a bit like a wave coming in as the wave starts to roll in, as it breaks on the beach, on the shore. Exhale, grounding down. We're just going to take a few more breaths here. Breathing in, relaxing through the face, through the shoulders, that upward current of energy, and that downward spiral grounding down. One more. Exhale, release. Just be loose between the knees, so just allow the knees to be a bit soft here. You can just bend the knees, shaking the legs just a little bit, and then come back to that grounded position. So as you can see, it's quite soft through the legs. Taking a breath. I'm just going to come into a bit of arm movement, so not too physical today, okay, just trying to relax through the body. And when we relax through the body and we concentrate on the breath, we can ease the mind, the chatter of the mind. So from here, we're going to inhale, take the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, bring the palms towards each other. Imagine that you're pushing something together. Hands come together in a prayer position at your heart. Inhale, take the hands all the way up, keeping your gaze out in front for now. Exhale, hands come all the way back down by your side, left to right. And again, two more of these. Inhale, hands to shoulder height. Exhale, hands come together, pushing the palms together. Inhale, reaching those arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come left to right, palms facing down. Last one. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reaching the hands up. Exhale, hands down by your side. We're going to add on now. So from here, soft knees. Inhale, hands come up to shoulder height. Exhale, hands come together. This time, inhale, maybe look up towards the thumbs. And as you exhale, you're going to fold all the way forward, bending through the knees. Hands come down to the floor. Inhale, take the hands all the way up. Bringing the palms to touch above the head. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. back down by your side. Inhale, hands to shoulder height. Exhale, palms touch. Following the gaze, or the gaze follows your hand. Inhale, reaching all the way up. As you exhale, folding forward, bending the knees, coming down into a forward fold. Inhale, straightening through the legs as we come all the way up, reaching the hands all the way back up. Palms come to touch. Exhale, hands down through heart center, releasing the hands by your side. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hands to center. Breathing in, gazing up towards the hands. Exhale, hands come left to right, folding forwards, releasing through the lower back. Inhale, take the hands left to right, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Here we'll pause. Take a breath. Gently stepping the feet a little bit wider. Inhale, open up through your chest, keeping the hands at the heart. Exhale, leading forward with the chest, forward with the hands. Exhale, pausing halfway, like you're just gazing into a pond. Exhale, release your hands. Maybe you can bring your hands down to both ankles, so holding on to the ankles, and then releasing head down. You can take the feet wider if you want to. If your hands don't come down to the ankles, maybe they're on the shins. If this feels too much in the shoulders, too congested, bring your hands to your hips and be here in a forward fold. Wherever you are, take a breath. Exhale, fully. Bringing the right hand underneath the face. Inhale, lifting up, taking that left hand all the way up, coming into a twist. So this is a wide-legged open twist. The right hand, either tent the fingers or bring the palm down. You're going to take this length all the way up. I like to be on my fingertips, getting a little bit more length. Take another breath here, relaxing through the neck. Exhale, release. Left hand replaces the right. Inhale, take the right arm up. Full breath here. Check in, how are you feeling? Exhale, release the hands down. From here, turning your right toes out towards the front. So we've got like warrior leg position now. Inhale, bringing the left arm all the way up, coming into our warrior. Making sure that your knees not coming over the top or forward of the ankle, especially not over the toes. Settle in. Navel draws in. Warrior two. Take a breath. Inhale, reverse that warrior. Right hand comes up, left hand just resting on the leg or behind your back. Reaching up. Exhale, right hand down to the top of the thigh. Take that left arm up. So you can be here. If you want a little bit more, you can bring the right hand on the inside or the outside. I prefer the inside, tenting those fingers again, reaching up. If this is too much, bring your right elbow to your right knee. Try not to collapse here into this right shoulder, so have this space. Maybe reaching the left hand forward. Taking that stretch. Inhale, driving through those legs, coming back up to warrior two. Turn the right toes in, left toes out. So we're just repeating on the other side. Bending into that left knee, roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest. Full breath. You can check your alignment, making sure that front heel is either in line with the back heel or the arch of that back foot. Navel draws in, strong arms. Inhale, flip the palm of that front hand. Keeping the legs where they are. Exhale, right hand comes down to the back of the leg, reaching that left arm up. I have a pigeon walking on the roof, so you can hear that noise. Maybe the right hand comes to the back. One more breath here. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, left hand down, reaching right arm up towards the ceiling. So we call this like our side angle pose. Again, if this is not enough, if you feel like you need a bit more, you can bring your left hand down. But just see if you can take some spaces. Sometimes right arm up to the ceiling, we collapse. We just need this bit more space in the chest, in the shoulders, maybe even reaching that right arm forward. Try and find a little bit of ease here in the neck, settling. Can you find your awareness of that back foot, the edge of that back foot, so the pinky toe side of that foot? Can you find that connection on the earth? Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, turn your feet in, bringing your hands down by your side. Slowly heel toe the feet in, or you can jump them in, and then coming to the top of the mat. We're just going to go through that arm sequence and just go through one vinyasa, so a little bit of flow, before we come down to the floor. So planting the feet. Inhale, arms come to shoulder height. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Take that breath. Inhale, gazing up towards the hands. Exhale, folding forwards. This time we're not going to come back up from here. So we're going to inhale, halfway lift, maybe onto the fingertips, maybe shins, maybe thighs, maybe airplane arms, reach them back. Exhale, hands come down to the floor. Stepping both feet back, coming into our plank pose. Shifting forwards, inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, chest and chin, sliding forwards into our cobra. Get a little bit of movement here. Exhale, lower back down, curl the toes under, push back onto the knees. And then from here, I want you to push back all the way, pushing the hands away, hover the knees, so we're like a low hero variation or a downward dog here. And then inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath. From here, just bringing the right hand to the center, rolling over onto the right foot. You can bring the left foot out in front if you need to. We're just going to come into our side plank. Not here for long. Take a breath. Strong. Rooting down through the hands, navel draws in. Almost imagine that you're opening up. Can you lift those hips a little bit higher? Maybe the left hand reaches forward. Exhale, rolling over. Briefly back into our down dog. Exhale, shifting into plank. Left hand comes into the middle. Rolling over to the left side now. Stacking those feet or having that support through the right leg up and kickstand. Inhale, reaching the right arm up towards the ceiling or maybe above the head. Taking those hips a little bit higher. One more breath. Exhale, rolling back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Exhale, shift forward into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down. Shifting back onto knees. And then taking a wide child's pose. So big toes to touch. Knees wide. Shifting hips back. Relaxing the forehead towards the earth. If this is too much, having the hands reaching out, ease through those shoulders. Bringing the elbows left to right, placing the hands on top of each other and resting the forehead on top of the hands. If this is also too much in the knees, so sometimes when we're in this position, it can feel quite restricted in the knees, then you can come up to kneeling again, reach the hands forward, keeping the hips high, and you sort of shift yourself back, keeping the hips off the heels, head towards the earth. Coming into our puppy posture. Heart to earth pose. So this can be a really good stretch for the shoulders. Inhale, take another breath. And then slowly walking yourself up into a comfortable seat. So we're going to come to seated. I have a yoga block here to sit on. Maybe if you've got a cushion or a pillow or something that you could just sit your bottom on just to give you a little bit of height. And then I'm going to come to a cross-legged position. So again, this is where you choose your comfortable place. So if being sat like this isn't comfortable, you can simply cross your legs. Maybe you want to try and take a half lotus, so bring one foot in towards the groin, then placing that foot on the thigh and allowing that knee to drop down. Maybe you're comfortable here. My most comfortable position is having one foot in towards the groin and then the other one just slightly out in front. So it's wide through the legs, but I can take that length. And the joy, the benefit of having a block or a cushion just to lift the hips, just allows you to have this height, this length through the spine without causing any tension. So sometimes it can be quite hard to sit up tall. Again, feel free, you can always lean against the wall if you need to. So we're just going to take a twist first of all, and then we're going to come into a 5-minute meditation. So just bring your right hand over towards your left knee. If you've got a block, you can bring your left hand behind you, hold on to that block just to open up through your chest. Exhale, come back through, just switch to the other side. Exhale, coming back through, so just settling in. Okay, we are going to come into a really nice sort of visual. For me, it's a nice visual meditation or relaxation. I'm also going to do this practice on its own, so I will cut the video so that if you just want to do a 5-minute meditation, you can. It's a really nice way to start the day or to end the day, so that's going to be there for you. So what I want you to do is just roll those shoulders back, settle in, so have this connection with the hips, whatever you're sat on, just have this awareness of the ground. And I want you to take a couple of breaths. Closing your eyes, keeping that length through the spine. Exhaling to release and ground. Feel free to release through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Flipping one palm so it's facing up, and the other hand so that palm is facing up. Your hands are now your lotus flowers. Your palms facing up. Please just gently close your eyes. I will guide you with my voice. On an inhale, we're going to open the hands. So I want you to imagine that your flowers are blossoming. You're really opening up those petals. On an exhale, you're bringing your hands in towards the palms. So you're not quite clenching them. We don't want to cause tension. We're relaxing through the body, but they start to fold in. We inhale to open the hands. We exhale to close. So just keep that going with your breath. Trying to maintain that length through the spine and that groundedness through the hips. You can always do this lying down also. If seated isn't comfortable for you. and come into a comfortable position. Keep that movement with your breath. Now the lotus flower, the most beautiful lotus flower. So you might find lots of pictures of goddesses and things like that from different traditions, that there quite often are lotus flowers that are in those illustrations. So there is meaning behind them, and it's a really lovely meaning. So when things can become quite murky, if you imagine a murky pond that needs cleaning, or a puddle that's really dark and murky, and out of that darkness grows the most beautiful flower. Keep your hands moving with your breath. And this flower begins to emerge through the water. And as it reaches the surface and it feels the warmth of the sun, it starts to blossom. It starts to open up its petals. Now the thought process behind this is that when things are tough, and things are a bit murky and a bit stagnant, something beautiful can grow from it, can blossom. That we have to look a little bit deeper and knowing that this isn't just a murky pond, okay, that there is beauty there as well. And with darkness, there has to be light. There can be no darkness without light. And there can be no light without darkness. They both work together. So with this visualization, I want you to take 3 more breaths here. Grow that flower, that lotus flower. Remembering that something beautiful comes out of the most murkiest times. Take 1 more breath. And then just gently release your hands to their natural position. Keeping the eyes closed, just take a couple of natural breaths here. And at the moment we're in this lockdown, COVID-19. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it feels tough. There's some days that are really hard and I want to meet up with my friends and my family and do things, go to the beach. And if I think about it too much, it can make me feel a little bit off, a little bit sad. And then when I think about all the things that are happening during this time, that the earth is having time to rest and restore. I was thinking the other day with the sunshine, just how beautiful. It's like Mother Earth is thanking us for this time to allow her to take a break, so to speak. I've been able to have more time with my family, have more time to read, time to cook and eat, and not be restricted to time patterns. So we all have things that we need to do still. Sometimes it can feel that little bit dark and murky. And then that lotus flower grows. And we can blossom and maybe even find something out about ourselves that we never knew. So cherish these times, the good and the bad. No emotion is bad or good, they're just what we feel at that time. Bring the hands to your heart, taking another breath here. Bowing your head to your heart, signifying that we honour ourselves, we honour each other, and we honour all that is around us, all living beings. Taking time to reflect. Exhaling when you're ready. Bowing forwards. Namaste. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that little visualization, a little bit of a meditation. As I said, I will make sure that it's a separate video so you can do it other times if you want to. Enjoy the rest of the week. I'm not even sure, are we on the 5th week of lockdown? I'm not quite sure. But take time, get your schoolwork done that needs to be done. Don't sweat it too much. Look after yourselves. Find other ways to learn and enjoy. Maybe it's reading, maybe it's cooking. Eat healthily, eat well. Obviously have those treats. Drink plenty of water. Take time. If you haven't already, maybe even start a journal, a diary of what's happening each day. How those emotions feel. It's something you can look back on, something that maybe one day if you have children, that they will look back on, and it's something of history, something that really yourself, if you were to read it back in 20 years, but also for your children, they probably will never have to go through this. Who knows? So maybe you could be writing now, making history. From me to you, look after yourself. Thank you for coming. Namaste.